We should be live. I should be live. Now then, was this walker lower? It is a walker lower. That's where I gotta go. We may or may not have had a slight collision. Oh, wait. You got moved for where you were supposed to be going because I'm an idiot and I started doing stuff at the sawmill thinking I had 12 under my control and I did not. I'm 90% certain this is where sawmill or pulpwood cars go. Not 100%, but I'm 90%. Walker, Bryson paper, production stopped, no pulpwood. Walker lowers where I need to go. And this should be Walker lower logs. I think the little blue puffball is one of my favorites, honestly. Okay, I was right. It does go into this little spur here. Though I could have just ran around this. But it's fine. It should burn through all of this. Yeah, that would house a whole lot of pulpwood. So I'll make good money on the pulpwood going here. Need to hold on to my money for the next day. Seven will practically be at Walker. Oh, we're not there yet. Well, then I'm going down here to see what's going on over here. Hello there, how are you doing today? Okay, I'm gonna end up leaving these engines alone. That's passing through Governors now, which means 10 and 11 will be able to come down here shortly. I think I still have Kirkland cars that need to go yet. And that could be bad because that goes into a one-line spline. Okay, that means 1,000 here. I'm not gonna have the space that I thought that I was gonna have. Or will I? No, I will. I'll make it. I'll make it work. Because that can come here. Oh yeah, I've got tracks yet. You know what? I'm just gonna go like that. Little bit of throttle, and I messed that up. There we go. A little bit of coal. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. And stop right there. A little bit more. Too much. It's fine. It'll still fill. Um, 10 can go to that track. Had I gotten one more set over, I would have found it. Alright, that's all outbound. Departing Ella, you're not arriving quite yet. That's fine. You're not arriving here yet. I have all my log car. Why does it do all of these cars so haphazardly? That's something that I really just don't understand. I'm actually gonna look on Nexus and see if there's... Huh. Coach Freeman's coming out with a whole bunch of stuff. Surge Modge, and it's gonna be Sawmill. Files. Okay, doesn't show that there's an update for it. But what is his name? I want to get his name right. Coach Freeman did another set of coaches. Oh, and you can't enter them. That's kind of depressing. If there's going to be coaches, I should be able to enter them. But I get why, but if it's not finished, I don't know. Anyway, back to the game. And we're probably gonna do... Well, I know I'm gonna end up doing shunting. Because there's a lot of shunting to be... Well, not really a lot. A lot is the wrong term, but... There's that one. And one more over here. Well, no, there's a lot of stuff to do down here at the sawmill. Good. The coal train's now here. I'll send that back up to Kirkland. That can take those those supply cars. Because I want those to go back up and wait for more cars anyway. You come sit right here. Went through nearly 1,000 gallons while I've been live. How long have I been live for? 16 minutes. So if every 16 minutes we go through 1,000. Let's say it's 15. Times 4 is... I knew that. It's 15 times... No. We go through 4,000 gallons every hour. That's the math I needed. If it's 4,000 every hour, 33,000 divided by 4,000. We go through one of these big tankers every 8.25 hours. Alright, and then that's got to come back there. Because now we're just fully setting up for interchange. Finances, I'm still 29 in the hole. And after interchange, I'm looking to be 20 in the hole. Ooh, are we all in the siding? Oh, we are. We have room to spare. So I'll tie down this car here. Unhooked. 1,000 and 1,001. Okay, those ones. They need to hook up to this Whittier stuff here. Well, and I don't know where the Whittier diesel stand is. Is it still in the same old place that it used to be in? Yeah. You don't need to be immured. You can be cut out, though. That one can get bent down. Oops. Okay, now we go knuckle into this bad boy. I want to go here. And there. Come on, baby, roll on back and we'll get her going. Your handbrake's on, which is fine by me. Alright, that can go like that. Real quick, this car needs to come line up right here. You know, these cars probably should have been up at Kirkland a long freaking time ago. Well, no. Like 8 hours ago. I think. It's fine. And it's clear of the switch. And I'm aware that there is a car that has a handbrake on. What engines do we have? 10 and 11 are just pulling in now. Are they on the same line that I just told it to drop? Yup. That's fine. Alright. First one up is Kirkland Lumber Depot. Well, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of coal cars coming up here. And you know what? I'll take it. That car, come out of there. That car is gonna go knuckling up. Okay, good. And then it's just pulling all of these out to get to these three here. And that's easy. That's gonna be so easy. Maybe. And what's gonna end up happening is those four are gonna end up going onto this line. No, they can go onto this line. I should be able to pull through if I put four of them on this. We'll see. A good kerdunk would be nice. And I also have plenty of time for interchange stuff too. Which is really nice. I have plenty of time to get stuff down there for interchange. And I'm about a half hour out from Silva. Okay. Now that one goes like that. This one comes over here. Yeah, it's just 3 cars. 1, 2, 3. Might fit there. But if I tell it to go in here, it'll definitely fit in that siding. So that's what I'll do. I'll tell it to go into this 3rd siding right here, because I'm going 1, 2, and 3. I kind of wish that you could place signs in this game. Siding 1, siding 2, siding 3, or like siding 1, 2, 3, 4. Or like little signs saying, okay, this is MP1, this is SO1, SO2, SO3, SO4. Now you're going to need that for braking force. You can hear that little engine struggle. Which way is it? Oh yeah, it's going out towards Hemingway. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy some coaches for that too. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, 1,000's almost to Kirkland. I also really like my little passenger train, even though we're not riding along with it right now. Alright, that's fine right there. Okay, I thought that was a yellow one for the sawmill yet, and I was like, shit, I left one. No, I didn't. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's see here. Alright. keep going back all the way back to those buffers, because otherwise we're going to end up having to do it later. When I'm actually making money on cars going in. Alright, now for these 3 cars to get picked up, and then we'll hook them into another set. Which one? I don't know. Oh, well, I had told it to take me to 1,000 and it didn't yet, so. Okay, good, it wasn't that far away. And I don't know what causes that horrible screech. Stopping blocks, huh? I wonder what they use stopping blocks for in mining. I suppose I should do a little shunting up here now. Piping makes sense because, air ventilation. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of empties coming up to Kirkland. Not that I'm complaining, that's a lot of money in cars coming up to Kirkland. Alright, we'll get these outbounds going. I could unhook 10 from 11 because I'm not planning on running Is there more room? There is not. That's fine. This is what I wanted. 2 cars, 146. And I don't know what I'm gonna have for stuff that I'm gonna make for the day. There's the tracks. The tracks are in range. Thank you. And then I need to go figure out a track that I can put this on. Oh yeah, and then these locos are just gonna hang out up here. I forgot that's what I was doing with them. I got a full night's rest. I'm just really tired all the time. That's why I think I yawn in all my videos. Well, I know it's because I yawn in all my videos. Or I yawn because I'm always tired. Well, the computer's got to think about a lot of things right now. That hose is gonna need to be connected because I'm gonna be yanking stuff out now. Go knuckle into that one. Actually, just come knuckle into there. Or drop them all off. Because then I could just snag everything and I won't have to do so many maneuvers. Plus I'll make a couple extra bucks. Plus, if I leave here with an hour to spare before interchange time, I have time to fuel up my diesels before I head out. And having time to fuel these would be really nice. Keep on going. You can push through the brakes a little bit. Beautiful, everything's in. The nice thing is I also only need to use one diesel right now. And they have about the same amount of fuel in them. Well, they do have the same amount. What was I doing with you? Okay, 1, 2, 3. And it's just uncoupling from you. And now I gotta figure out a track that I want to go on. I need one that'll support 14 cars. I'll move this loco to here. Was I right? 10 spacing that? Yes. I can leave 1,000 alone for a minute. So hello, how are you guys? I have noticed that you guys were there for a while and I just didn't say anything because normally when I say hi to you guys, that's about the time you guys decide to leave. And you guys never have to respond to me, you can just hang out. Alright, let's see here. I believe the diesel stand is right here. Wait. Where? Okay, 12 is there. Eh, 10 has a decent amount of coal and water. We'll refill it later. I haven't checked here in a second, but it's fine. That's about to rotate over. It sounds like it's fighting. I also thought that midnight was going to be my interchange time. It's not. It's not going to be. Because midnight, or 2400, is when the day is over and I get paid. Alright. Game is thinking about a lot of things. And now we just start to assemble. Well, not really. We're not going to start assembling quite yet. Though there is going to be quite a bit of assembling. It must not be able to climb that. I wanted roster because I want to see 1000. You can go knuckle in right there. We're gonna hang out up here at Kirkland for a minute. And the sawmill's gonna go through another 11.5 logs before we get to midnight to see what we make. I should flip 1000 around so that it runs back to back with 1001. We're also going to have a whole lot of tonnage that's going to be going up. So I think I'll run with 10 and 11 up front. And 1000 and 1001 doing all of the pulling. Or all of the going up Conway, 1000 and 1001 are going to be doing all of the working. Though I could get a U250 and just have that be doing all of the work. I could get a U... No, it's not a U250, it's a U50. And that could just sit at Whittier and not do anything except haul the heavy loads up and down. But that's going to require me to have more money in game. How leggy is it for you guys? Because it's starting to get decent for me. Oh, how leggy is this for you guys? I don't mean to torture you. I'm just trying to figure it out. Well, that's about the same for me as it is for you guys. Do I still have my hairbrush? I do. I really do wish that Kirkland would order more timbers than it does. You know, honestly, I would assume that these diesels actually have enough fuel to get me to Silva with a full load right now. I just don't really want to chance it. There we go. Now all of a sudden it snapped and it wants to be better. It's probably because I don't have 3 engines trying to run at once. Alright, now we go over here. And I think I have 12 kind of where I want it. I think. Well, no, I was gonna have it move some cars. Kerdunk it, buddy. Kerdunk it. Yeah. How many cars? Not enough quite yet for me to warrant moving. Alright. Where are you going, buddy? Oh yeah, you're gonna go connect in, and you gotta connect in on the other side. Am I gonna fall through because it said nothing was in range? Where were you told to knuckle? Okay, you're gonna be knuckling into there. Kind of got a sad little whistle, doesn't it? NC and STL. I don't know. North Carolina and St. Louis is what it's got to be. RDG is the Rio Grande. Have you guys heard anything or seen that Southern Pacific, no, Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are in talks of being in a merger? Yeah, it's Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern that are in talks of merging. Doesn't mean they're gonna merge, but they might. I would be very curious to see if they're actually allowed to merge. Because I think Congress has to approve, and I would be very, very interested in seeing if they merge. Alright, Cerdont. And now I gotta reverse down a little bit. Can the little engine move 32 cars? You know, say what you will about this little engine, but it tries. It tries its damnedest. God, words are hard sometimes, especially when you're a little tired. But that's nobody's fault but my own. A little bit further, little engine. I mean, it got it up to 3. It's gonna need to come down to at least probably there. Kind of wish I knew what I was going to end up spending on finances for the day. Oh well. $3,000 are due in 3 days. I think I can cover that. Good, let off the brakes. I like this to see the fire, but I don't know how prototypical it is that there's that big of a crack. But what do I know? I'm just a hobbyist. And I also haven't looked at any schematics. $1,000 needs to come back just a smidge. Yeah, I'm almost dead on. $699.8. By the time I start fueling diesels, this is going to be empty in no time. 12 can come back down here. Ten and 11, I guess, can stay right where they are. Go back up to 1,000 should be good. $250 or $150. Now $150 is almost to the end of its line. So I'm gonna have to do some stuff with that one. Where's my nice engine? It is a very nice engine. I do like this one a lot. Okay, so we've stopped everywhere else. Copied a couple. Sleeper's gonna be Silva. That one was supposed to be not to Halo only, wasn't it? How far out are we from Nantahala? About from Bryson to Almond. Or no, it'd be... Yeah, about Bryson to Almond. With no stops. How many cars? Still not that many. That's good. Well, it's not good, but it's not bad either. How many logs do we have sitting up here at the... More than enough right now. Linear waste, which I just don't have the room for. Okay, I'm assuming that that is general waste. Sweet, and then today is going to be 100, and tier 5 is the max tier. Alright, let's see here. Nothing at the sawmill can be done. Nothing at should be able to be done. There shouldn't be anything that needs to be done. At least. There shouldn't be anything up here at Governor's Island that needs to be done because I brought the pulpwood. That's what I could see. How much pulpwood do we have at Bryson Paper? Only 13 tons has been unloaded. Well, maybe not that. Maybe that's not all that's been unloaded. You start with 50. Okay, 13 is all that it's held on to. Oh, another car full of paper that can go out. Oh, even more stuff that can be pulled out. That car's empty, the lime will be empty, the salt's gonna be empty soon. Well, I still have a salt cake. I will not have salt cake. Which means it's going to come down to how much that sawmill or the paper board comes down to how much the paper plant will hold. That's done up there. Just a waiting game. So you know what? We'll just ride in 150L. Because there's nothing else that I can really do right now. So we'll just chill in the cow. Anything you guys want to talk about? We've got more than enough time. Look, the invisible man's driving the train. And I did a thing to my desk. But it's fine, I fixed it. Sweet, and here's Nantahala. There we go. We don't need the spout trying to knock us in the head. Now then, what's going on over here? How many people are we picking up? 6, that's it. Right? No, it's 9. 9 people's what we're picking up. My bad. I can't pay attention, nor can I do math. Apparently, I can't do 1 plus 1. You know what? I could black out this train. Should make some decent money. And the new waypoint's gonna be here. Is everybody loaded up? Everybody is. Now I just need confirmation that I've made money from Not to Hala, which I have now. 507 people. Did I go into the right car? I did. And let's go. And we'll take the most beautiful view that I can think of. Now we can just listen to the clickety-clack of the track. It's supposed to be Silva. I don't know about you guys, but I could very easily fall asleep to the sound of this. You know what I want to find? I want to ride in the sleeper. This is also a really nice view. It's a very, very nice view. It would be nice if there was rain in the game and you could just see the rain kind of drip down a little. I bet you the sunrise looks beautiful doing this. You know what? I might just ride the dome car and relax. I was looking to see if the branches had actually come into the cab. I think they had. No, they didn't. It was just shadows, I think. You know, I think this is the first time that I've actually sat here and rode from Nantahala. I think I'm just going to ride all the way back to Silva. I mean, it's been on my to-do list, but I never really had the time. Speed limit must be 30 right here. I'm surprised that we don't cross any bridges. Because I would have put a bridge in going over here. Very nice, beautiful island out there. We're taking a break from chores because I don't have anything I really have to do right now. I've done them. So we're just going for a nice little train ride now. I really am surprised that there's not more bridges going from Nantahala. I mean, bridges are kind of expensive. How far are we from... We're not that far from Almond now. I mean, we've really only stayed around 30. Like, there's no reason to hit the brakes. Plus, I have 4 locos, and if you're gonna tell me 4 locos couldn't slow down 14 cars on their own, there's a problem. "25 minutes and we find out what the sawmill will give me." We'll also find out how much I end up making from, what's the other one? Rice and paper. But I also kind of ran that one out of, pulpwood. But it's fine, I'll have more pulpwood. It's fine. You know, I kind of want to know where that little river goes. I think it'd be kind of cool to see. Hello there, we're just taking a break from chores because I have no chores to do. I did everything at the sawmill, did everything in Bryson, and did everything at Kirkland so far. So we're just taking a nice little passenger train ride until we get paid for the day. And then I'll go from there. Are we at Almond? Yeah, we've got to be at Almond. There's some good land out here that you could put houses on. I would. Are we stopping? Are we not stopping? Arrived on Almond. Good, 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 good. Oh, this is the full dome. Ooh. I'd rather ride in the other one. Alright, away we do go again. I was sitting on this side before we started doing. It's very beautiful. This game definitely has moments. It's very beautiful. That's cool that it tries to show the clouds in the water and reflect that. Sweet, now we're gonna go over the bridge. I would rather see a wooden trestle bridge, but that's me. That's just me and what I like. I like the old wood trestle bridges. I also think a double main would be really nice. But that's me, and it doesn't really matter. $16 up from interchange, or from day's end. And I'm very curious to see what kind of money I'm looking at. Huh, the river's gone. That kind of stinks. Well, no, the river would have moved to that side. There we go. There's a nice view for you guys. Okay, this you had to have been where the river used to go over this way. Maybe not. Maybe it was the edge of the lake, because you could tell that that was fill. Kind of. At least I would think. I make money at Almond? No. You know what? We're just gonna collect everybody in all of the coaches. And there is nobody on these trains. Good thing I make all my money during the day on passengers. But I can lose a couple thousand. Because I'm going to lose a couple $1,000s on fuel, I think. But I can afford to lose that. Ooh, we're really high from the river now. And then I think when we get to Whittier, we're back down by it. Probably. Probably sooner. Such a giant bridge over such a little creek. This one makes a bit more sense. Except you have bridge beams right in the middle of the road, so you're not getting through. Which is fine, I mean, it is what it is, but still. It's a nice stand-in to represent what it's supposed to. We're 10 minutes out now. We are a decent height off that river. I think that river came over here to meet us, but I don't know. We'll leave that door open. I kind of like having the doors open. Then you can watch the swing of everything. I will need to buy baggage cars for the other passenger cars. Here we go. We're either going to have a lot of money or we're not. Well, 8 more minutes out. And I can hope to have enough money. Well, I'm going to lose over half my money from the sawmill. Because it wasn't active. But I'm going to gain money from the paper plant. We'll just see what's there. That's all we're gonna have to do is just see. Wait and see. 7 minutes. Okay, we're a few seconds down. But that's gotta be a computer thing. Six more minutes. The timer should be going just a little bit quicker. Come on, I'm tempted to speed up by 5 minutes. We must have just got to ALCo Junction. Yeah. Because there's the Y and everything. Hopefully we can make some money here at ALCo Junction. I don't need a lot of money, just a little bit. And then on the way back to Bryson, we're gonna make, well, we'll get our finances. So we'll see what we end up making. Come on, 3 more minutes, baby. Two and a half, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Did I make any money off of ALCo? No. I mean, this is the first run of the Midnight Express, so... Or the Nighttime Express. And for its first run, I can't really expect much. One minute, baby. Let's go, 1 more minute. One more minute and we'll see what I can make. Keep in mind that sawmill was down for a decent amount of time. Here we go. Okay. Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How much did I make? 4,000 for scrap metal. Sweet reputation went up. Whittier Sawmill delivery of 164.8 logs, $9,000. Payment from Bryson Paper for 250 tons of pulpwood. Payment from the scrap. Dillsboro engine. Okay, so if I go to finances here. $5, $10, $15, $20, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I take stuff to interchange today, in real life it's probably looking at tomorrow, late tonight, early, or tomorrow afternoon. We'll be able to pay off all that debt, and we won't be out of debt. We'll end up having to pay probably $700, which will be fine. I'm gonna have more than enough money. But I think I'm gonna leave this here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to catch you guys in the next live stream. See you guys later. Bye.